What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing you some Overpass or picks and setup you can do with your teams. Alright, so first one's pretty basic. You're going to want to smoke fountain. Basically you want to play anti-flash up here, wait for the T's to flash, and then you're going to right-eye peek over the smoke, and you'll have sort of a one-way against the T AWP who can't really see you. It's a pretty free kill. The second one sort of plays off the fact that you've been smoking this. So you're going to want to come the same way, but smoke just there. And you're going to peek above. Now this will catch off any AWP again, looking above the smoke, because you're going to be peeking down there. With this one, you can also get your teammate flash over the hedge, just to make it a little bit safer against teams that are like running up here. The next one, I call this like fallen beat, where you can just drop a smoke here. This is good against like scrimmier teams who are gonna rush up fountain, and again play anti-flash for the first fountain flash, and then you're just gonna be able to hold these lines. You can go for a bit of a deeper pick, but again this smoke will allow you to sort of escape. You get your shot off and escape through like long bathrooms here. Another fallen peek he likes to do is, instead of jumping up and peeking deep, he just sits on this off angle here, sort of just here. This is good because it catches people off who are walking up fountain. So they'll walk up here and they'll go to peek from bathrooms, but you're just sitting here and you'll easily catch them off. It's also good because lots of teams will flash early, but then they won't flash the deeper lens like this. Another peek, I think this is from James. A lot of top AWPers do is you're gonna come here between the bin and the bench, and you're gonna look for this gap. Now you'll have to be quick with this shot, but what you're aiming for is the first spawn. We usually just jump across. Sometimes they'll flash and then jump across, but if you have the best CT spawn, you should be able to pick him jumping. You'll jump like this. That's a free kill if you have the best spawn. This is a safer peek we like to do. We call it the lap peek, because you do a lap. Basically, you get one teammate to molly this, and then the AWP smokes this, jumps up here, calls for the flash, flash comes in, and you peek idiot wall. So anyone running up here should be blind, and anyone back here is mollied off, so they can't peek you. The second teammate is going to be the one mollying T-stairs and then flashing for you. This is good because you have to peek from sort of a different angle and clear anyone running up here who's sort of scared of this smoke peek. If you have any of these spawns towards long, the best long spawn, you want to go for the long peek. So what you want to do is you want to get your teammate to add one of the fountain mollies, so either this one, which will molly T-stairs, and you'll get a sound cue when they smoke this molly, so you'll know they're there. The other one is the playground molly, this one. Now this one's good because it forces them to re-peek you late, so you'll get to this line before them, and they have to either flash you off or peek you. And basically it's a free kill if you're already posted on the line. Onto some con setups. So if you have the best con spawn, which is the one to the left here, you can just go for a con peek. You want to get rid of your molly in case you die when you're going for the peek. So you can just molly T-stairs, and then you run in like this, so it makes less noise, and then just hold this line. A lot of teams now will hold on this pixel, but you can actually see this guy, and you can go for the wall bang if he is there. If he does see you as well, you can just hold for them to peek you afterwards. Some later con setups you can do is you can have one teammate boosted up here, watching your mid. It's pretty good to play on the back bench here, because it's an off angle, and teams won't usually clear it. They'll usually look at con, expect it to be clean, and then you're in this corner, which is really annoying. And then you have your AWP. You want to play this lane. They can either pick you here or at the back. Pretty much you got two shots, two angles that they can pick from. And then you're going to want to fall back when they shoot at you. And if they chase you, obviously your teammate's up here and he'll get free kills. Lastly, two more con setups. This one Navi do, which is really good, is you have again the con peek that the AWP normally does, post on this, but you have your rifler swing out and fighting as well, and then he can actually swing out the door and immediately fight short. The idea is any T's going fast short behind this molly, he should be able to get 3 kills on, and you'll be able to hold this swing. Now what's good in this is if the T's do see 2 people on the pixel swing, if they want to fight you, you'll be able to take an AWP shot here, and then your teammate can swivel and pick up if they swing wide. The other one you want to do is you have your teammate stand on the stairs here and boost you for the fast short. So if they're going fast short, you can just catch them off here before they smack the molly. This is good if teams aren't mollying con. If they're mollying con, it usually will you can't do the boost. Towards B, some early setups you can do. You can do a run boost monster where you get your teammate on this ramp, and all you want to do is have a monster molly and then jump on his head, run boost over to this side, and this lets you peek sort of behind the molly to this line where you'll often catch like T's around here. Against teams defaulting short B, the first thing you can do is get a sandbags boost. So you want your teammate on this lower part, and you'll be able to see into short water. Now this is good against teams who aren't smoking this molly, or they're not flashing to take short. If they are flashing to take short, what I find is better against these sorts of teams. You can boost here, and what will happen is this molly will be down, they'll smoke this molly and try and fight, and they'll swing wide to catch anyone here, and you'll be up on this boost, and you'll catch them coming out the back of the smoke. Against teams who are taking fights towards short, again this is a really strong line you can play. Just allows you to get a shot on anyone trying to go for an early short peek. With this, you want to also get your teammate in this corner, so that if they do try to chase you, you can just get a free kill on them. If you do want to go more aggro into the peek the shot pipe, what you can do is get your teammate to molly short for you, or you can double click molly like this, and then you want to have a smoke out, so you can smoke in any short mollies that they'll come out through, and you just want to peek the pipe like this. Now if you do want it to be a little bit safer, you can get your teammate to flash like this, and that'll just flash behind you so you can peek the pipe safely. Against teams who like to smoke from bathrooms from spawn, there's 2 ways to counter this. You can have a teammate stand here, which will block the smoke and allow your AWP to hold this line. Teams who are smoking this just absolutely won't expect the smoke to be blocked. There's another way to block it, which you can molly up here, but again that'll give the audio cue of smoking the molly, so they might know. You can also see it up there. So when teams default front bathrooms, they usually smoke here and they'll throw a molly here from up here. So one thing you can do is you can play in front of this molly. Basically you come in front of this bench and AWP this line. You usually want to spot for the jump spot or boost, and then flick to down here. But then as this is mollied, you want to take your shot and then smoke the molly to get out, and then it's pretty safe peek, even though they can molly you. To counter like teams late taking fountain or like sitting around this area, you can do this smoke, which is you just want to smoke on this side of divider, so not in divider, and you can hold this line, which is like a small crack, and you can see it all the way to party. So when they're walking across here, and they'll get caught off by that, you just gotta be wary that they can see that it is a deeper smoke, and they might be spamming the smoke. Right. If you do want to hold this wider line for a longer period of time, so there's obviously a strong line that teams are going to force you off, but if you're going to hold it against like puggier teams who might just dry walk, you want to get your teammate like up here with a rifle. You can hold your top con from sort of this line, and then you're going to want to AWP more to the left, and this means like you can take these shots, and anyone walking up top con will have to fight your teammate first. Against this, you just got to be worried about top con pop, where someone flashes divider and their team runs up. If you're playing against a default where teams are smoking both of these, one way to counter it is either to play in front, like this, and then you just gotta worry about the flash, or you can get your teammate to boost you in the smoke, and you can see over it and kill anyone. Some mid-round setups towards A. If they're taking long, there's two really good long setups I like. One is AWP tree, where you have your rifler sit here anti-flash, and if they flash, obviously it turns around, mows them down, and then you can AWP tree, and it's sort of a deeper angle where they'll jiggle this before flashing deep. Again, against the long default, the other thing you can do is AWP up here, give yourself a shot. Most flashes won't get you unless they throw like 2. And then good thing to have is have your teammate here. Have him crouch under the boost. Where is it? There we go. Which means you'll be able to take a shot, and a lot of T-AWPers won't expect this. You can just re-peek, right eye peek, and then jump back up. And yeah, unless they have an AWP posting on you, it's pretty easy to kill the riflers. That's towards long. Towards bathroom, there's a few setups you can do mid-round. One is like AWPing this line. You can have your teammate behind you in this cutout, and he can watch your divider, and basically they won't be able to see you before they fight your teammate here, because you're tucked in there. This is sort of an aggressive setup that if they're not smoking this, it's pretty good to do. The more passive setup is you can have your teammate in this cutout instead, watching divider, and then you can AWP pretty passive here on this line, or you can even go for the pixel here. But a lot of teams will clear you out now on this pixel, as they're wary of it. Another good setup you can do with your rifler is you can have him stand on the bottom step here, which you shouldn't be able to see your rifle, because it won't even stick out there. So he can stand there while you watch his outside. This is good against teams who will take like this control and just keep walking up and won't clear this. Late round in the setup, what you want to do is you want to have a flash for your teammate, so you can flash outside bathroom, and set him up for lots of kills here. If you are AWPing towards map or towards long and the T's execute, what you want to do is you want to get in this corner and drop this smoke here, so on the edge of this orange line. This is good one way. You can jump up here, and basically it stops them taking the left side of the site. And also you can jump up here, and you sort of have a one way towards divider. If you go more to the left, you'll have the same advantage on bathrooms. When you do this, you want to have your rifler either watching long or sitting here holding the smoke scrim. You can do the double molly here and here, and then what you want to do is you want to smoke here, have your rifler run towards long, and you can get a third teammate over, flash over long for him, and he can easily take this control, and then you'll have advantage on any T's coming. What you want to do here is you want to either AWP party over the smoke and just support him, or AWP con, and basically he'll have all of mid, and you'll be able to kill anyone going up fast con. Another boost setup that's really good is you can smoke fountain again, if you've been doing this a lot. And you can get your teammate to stand just on this ledge, and then you want to come up over to this bench, jump on his head, and then peek deep. Now this is good if you're mollying here or not mollying, and they're standing behind it sort of waiting for it to go out, is you'll be able to see them all the way down there, and they just won't expect you to be up here. The last fountain setup I'll show you is one you can do if teams are flashing you off and then just running up idiot wall. What's really good is, so you have your rifler, molly T-stairs, the smoke mid, and then what he's gonna do is run through the fountain and sit here, and basically he's got a really good angle to fight any T's coming up here, and then you're gonna watch his back from the back of party and just hold his long.